This is my working palette. One of the first things you might notice is that what I'm working on is a neutral number 5 value. The reason for that is that my canvases are toned in a neutral number 5 value, primarily because I can work and mix my color here, and I know what it's going to look like on my canvas. Later on we'll explain why I tone my canvas, but for right now we're concentrating on the palette. The way I have my palette laid out is I have my warms and my cools and my neutrals, and then any colors that I'm working particularly on a painting. If you notice, I have a pile of what I have determined is the color of the light of the painting that I'm working on. And we'll explain that later. But some people would say that this red violet is a cool because it has blue in it. And they would say that this blue green is a warm because it has yellow in it. But I have them laid out this way so that I could take this red orange and the red violet and mix them together and get a pretty good red. And I can mix these two together and get a pretty good green, and these two together and I can get a pretty good blue. So that eliminates having to buy a whole bunch of paint. Reason why we decide to determine the color of the light is because as artists, that's what we paint. If you're in a cave and they turn out the lights, you can't see anything until they turn the lights back on. We're not painting apples and trees. We're painting the effect of light hitting apples and trees. And that's part of what I teach, is how the light affects the things that it hits. I think that's okay.